to Lina's kitchen. Because Ramadan is around the corner, I decided to share with you the queen of Algerian sweets in Ramadan, literally translated qalb اللوز, mean heart of almonds, is an orange blossom perfumed semolina based and syrup soaked dessert. Some region in Algeria they call it chamia, and other region they call it harissa. This dessert is originally from East Algerian area. We call it Constantine. This dessert is Algerian specialty, and wherever we go we share it with our loved one. Algerian immigrants spread it wherever they go, and in Ramadan we eat it every day, and in Ramadan we cannot skip it. qalb اللوز is the sweet that you find it in every Algerian table, and in Ramadan is for every day. It's for that today I decided to share with you our recipe and our love of qalb اللوز, and I'm sure any one of you, if you will give it a try, you will love it, because people all over the world, they love it. Let's get started. For my qalb اللوز I will need 6 measurement of semolina, 4 measurement of sugar. In a big plate I have to mix my semolina with my sugar. Your qalb اللوز will not be success if you will use semolina, because you have to use large grain semolina. We call it semid or corse, and you can find it in every Arabic store or Turkish store. Mix your semolina with your sugar and 1 teaspoon of salt. Mix them well. After mixing well your semolina and your sugar, add 1 cup of oil, 1 cup of orange blossom, and 1 cup of buttermilk. Buttermilk is lben in Algeria, and in Middle East they call it lben رايب, and in Turkish they call it ayran. You can find it in Turkish store and they call it ayran or buttermilk or lben رايب. We will add those liquids to our semolina one by one. Let's get started with oil, because oil is very important and our semolina has to absorb this oil very well. Add your oil and mix it well with your semolina for about 15 minutes. Your semolina has to absorb all this oil very well. Scrub your semolina between your hands for about 15 minutes until you notice that your semolina absorbs this oil. Add your orange blossom and mix everything very well. In this time your sugar starts to melt, and this is a very important step. After every liquid addition you should scrub your semolina for about 15 minutes. This step will help your sugar to melt, and when your sugar melts you will get nice qalb اللوز, and you will not feel your sugar in your mouth when you eat your qalb اللوز. At the end, add your buttermilk or your lben or your lben رايب or your ayran and mix it well between your hands for about 15 minutes. After that, put your qalb اللوز in your fridge for about a half hour. This time will help the sugar dissolve and smooth out the ingredients. After resting your qalb اللوز in your fridge for about half hour, you will notice that all sugar in your qalb اللوز has melted. Now it's time to cook our qalb اللوز. In a greased pan, put half of your butter in the bottom of your pan. Spread it very well. Don't forget the corners. I will make half of my qalb اللوز mahshi. Mahshi, it means stuffed. You can stuff your qalb اللوز with almonds, walnuts, nuts, any nuts that you want, or you can make it plain. I will make half plain and half stuffed. I will stuff it with walnuts. Walnuts is bitter and will cut out our sweetness, because qalb اللوز is sweet that is too sweet. Cover your base with the second layer of your butter and cook your qalb اللوز for about 20 minutes on the bottom and 10 to 15 minutes on the top. Trace your qalb اللوز pieces. Design it with almonds and cook it for about 20 minutes at 350 Fahrenheit on the bottom. Whenever you notice that your qalb اللوز become golden in color in the edges, turn the heat off and turn it on the top and grate it for about 10 to 15 minutes. Meanwhile, I will prepare my syrup. For my syrup, I will need 6 cups of water, 3 cups of sugar, a piece of lemon, and little bit of orange blossom. I will cook my syrup for about 15 minutes and set it aside. Whenever my qalb اللوز is ready, I will soak it with this syrup. I will add 2 tablespoons of honey to my syrup. This will give my syrup more taste, more natural taste, and will thicken my syrup. After cooking my qalb اللوز 20 minutes, my qalb اللوز get golden edges. I will take it out from my oven, brush it with melted butter, and put it again, and I will turn my oven on the top and grate it for about 10 minutes. Don't forget to trace your qalb اللوز pieces again, because when you trace it, it will be easy for you to cut it. After 10 minutes, my qalb اللوز will get a nice and beautiful golden color. I will soak it with my syrup. My qalb اللوز is hot and my syrup is hot too. I will soak it slowly. You don't have to throw all your syrup in one time. Just soak it little by little. Whenever you notice that your qalb اللوز is absorbing the syrup, you have to stop soaking it. And whenever you touch your qalb اللوز on the top and you notice that your qalb اللوز become tender, you have to stop soaking your qalb اللوز with syrup. Cover your qalb اللوز with aluminum foil and let it cool down at room temperature. Whenever your qalb اللوز become at room temperature, put it on your fridge overnight. You don't have to cut your qalb اللوز in same day. If you do, you will not get a good result. After passing your qalb اللوز 24 hours in your fridge, cut it. Serve it with a hot tea and enjoy it with your family and your friends. Qalb اللوز is an Algerian heritage through the generations, and we will take it with us wherever we go and share it with those we love. And because I love you, I have shared it with you today. Serve your fresh, cold, and tender qalb اللوز with a nice cup of tea. Enjoy it with your family and your friends. This dessert is worth to try. I hope you will like my video and you will try my recipe. See you in the next video. Bye!